Well, hello and Happy New Year. I am back and I want to talk in this video about alignment with ourselves and doing what is right for us, because we're seeing a lot of things at the moment about being the new you and all this and new goals and everything. But what if we looked at being true to ourselves and being the real us, or the real me? And that's something I think that 2019 really helped me realize in becoming true to myself, totally trusting myself and feeling alignment, what is actually the perfect yin and yang, both the in and the out, is for me now is really at that balance point. If you're watching this for the first time, my name is Emer. I go by Emer Inspires, and this channel is about just food for thought, starting a little conversation, I suppose lifestyle and nature and things like that. So back to this going from the outside to the inside. About a year and a half ago, a good friend of mine sent me a message. Oh, you're always so positive and I love your energy, and you know, and she genuinely meant it. She genuinely meant that, and I am, you know, would be outwardly a very, very positive person, but on the inside, that was not the case. I actually remember even saying it on a Facebook Live and getting quite upset, is how invisible I felt and how I didn't, I felt totally empty on the inside. And the thing was, the reason I felt invisible is because I was invisible to me. I wasn't tuning in to the inside, the inner me. And since then, I went for 6 therapy sessions recommended by a very good friend of mine. And we did the likes of EFT and different things like that. And I often say to people, just 1 second, and I'm going to get over this little obstacle here and come back to you in a second. And that's the thing about obstacles. Sometimes we just have to get around them and hopefully not slip and fall on the way. So I just had to focus there for a minute. But anyway, I went to somebody, and it wasn't that she said anything I didn't know. I do a therapy myself. I work a lot with pain management, and she didn't tell me anything new. But the difference is that I allowed another person to start helping me. And it was probably the first time I had done that in a very, very, very long time. And I would encourage people, because I had a lot of people saying to me, well, why would you go to a therapy session? And I was like, I knew how low my confidence was on the inside. That wasn't what people were seeing on the outside. I had this misalignment of this lovely, you know, exterior, while I was beating myself up and really struggling on the inside to keep myself going. And if this resonates with anyone, just let me know. But you know, as I said, you don't have to be really bad with something, you know, to go to get some help from another person. And I'd always say, you know, the best thing to do is word of mouth and get somebody to recommend. And I've actually recommended her to numerous people since. Thank you, Sandra, if you're ever watching this. She's an amazing person. And the great thing was, you know, and it's very important, why we shouldn't do this with friends and why we should do it with somebody who is in a professional space. Because frankly, I was able to let all my shit out and get really angry, and I didn't even know why I was getting angry. And I remember leaving one time going, I'm really sorry for that, Sandra, I don't know, but I just had to, it was deep inside me, it was buried inside me. And because I knew that this was what this space was supposed to be, I didn't hold back. I allowed myself to get angry, and it allowed me then to start to realize where I was, how I was feeling, how empty I was feeling inside at the time. And we had some different things that we could try to start helping me move forward with that. So that's my little story for today. And because of the time of year and the beautiful bombardment we get from target marketing about how you should be a better you and a thinner you and a new you, I'm going to be doing some little videos on like this, is how do we know what's right for us? How do we know when we're feeling it on the inside? And not being afraid, and that's really my message in this video, is not being afraid to ask for help. We don't have to be the strong person all the time, and I think the way our society is, we all should be strong, especially if we're working in business. We have to be these strong business women, and we're afraid to allow somebody else to reach out a hand and give us some help. So don't be afraid. And as I said, please, if it resonates, don't land this on your friends and your family. If you feel it's something you need, find somebody who that is their job. They're expert at it. Because when you go sometimes to friends and family, they don't know how to deal with it. They don't know the solutions, whereas an expert would. It's like, if you want to get your car fixed or whatever, you go to somebody who's trained in that area to do it, rather than just letting anybody at it, or whatever it is. The same with a doctor, same with anything. You go to somebody who's trained, and it could change your life, because it certainly did mine. And as I said, it was all about just allowing somebody else to help me. So talk to you in the next video, and Happy New Year. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Gotta be more present, gotta fake react, gotta adjust my attitude. There wasn't even honest, so it's kinda rude. You can call your friends tonight, but no one's gonna answer on a Monday night. Find the water, it's the last thing I'll do. And my break at shorter as I'm focusing in on you. It was my decision that still got me to. But if I find the water, I won't be focusing in